Hey, it's Mark Lanier. This is your video thought for the day. And yes, it is Foot Week. Okay, let me explain this to you. I'm talking about biblical passages that talk about feet. And today I want to go to a passage in Leviticus where it talks about, I think it's Leviticus 24, could be 22, but it talks about how the sacrifice that's done for the benefit of the high priest would be one where the animal is sacrificed and blood would be put on the right earlobe of the high priest, on the right thumb of the right hand, I guess that's by definition the right thumb of the right hand, the right thumb of the high priest, and on the right foot of the high priest. Now, why on earth would they be doing that? Well, if you read through Exodus and you understand that these parts of the body, or read through Leviticus, these parts of the body have symbolic meaning in the Hebrew, you begin to understand. And I give you a hint. I'm standing in an apple orchard because I need to pick some apples. It's a chore that I've got to do. Now, how would I know that I need to do this chore? Well, I may have just thought it up on my own, or it could be someone else's chore they've assigned to me. And then I would know it because my ear would hear them telling me to do it. So the priest would have the sacrifice applied to the ear to devote the ear to holiness. In other words, the priest is supposed to devote himself to hearing God. But then why would the hand and why would the foot get the blood on it? Why would it be devoted specially, purified and cleansed specially for God? The reason why is I might hear about the need to pick the fruit, let's say from my wife, who is not God, but is a gift of God to me. So I might hear from my wife, you need to pick the apples for tonight, but to do it, I've got to use my feet to walk over to the apple tree, grab the apples with my hand, and then I've done the job. You see, feet are symbolic of part of the body that's dedicated to service. So our feet serve God. Our hands serve God and do the works of God. So what we're able to do when we see a passage like this in Leviticus, we're able to understand that it's important that we not only hear what God would have us do and train and dedicate our hearing to hearing God, but then that we walk and do what it is we've heard from God that we are to do. And that's the way it is in the life of faith. The life of faith is not one that simply involves hearing or understanding what God wants, but it's important that we be involved in doing what God wants. So I don't know what you're doing with your feet today. Mine are picking or walking me to where I can pick apples. But wherever your feet take you today, as you lace up those sneakers, or as you pull on those loafers, or as you put on those cowboy boots, whatever you're doing, getting your shoes on, be thinking, today, my feet are going to walk the paths God wants me to walk in His service. They're going to take me where God wants me to go. I'm dedicating my feet today to the work and service of my God. Now, how you like them apples? Because that is your video thought for the day.